Hello, everyone, and peace of Christ, all of you. Before we start, we told you before that we are going to start doing live broadcast in different channel, but look like until now, most of you do not even know about it. We will post for you the link, so please subscribe because we are going to move there, and we will do broadcast for some time in that channel. Maybe we will do a couple of broadcasts more until then. Just to be sure that all of you knows about it. Today our topic is about the Quran calling us people of the book. You know, Islam as a religion, as many people call it religion, for me, I believe it is far away from even to be considered as a religion. Islam is a collection of cults, not even collection of religions. And Muhammad, he had to go to his origin, which is as an Arab of Quraysh, who practice pagan practice, which is the Kaaba. There was 26 Kaaba in the Arabian Peninsula, and this is just one of them. And the Kaaba was a religious place and a practice of business, because religion always was a business, especially in the Middle East. And Muhammad is a businessman, and he described his religion in the Quran as Allah told him, should I lead you to a commercial, a bazaar, a business? That is the business of Allah. The Muslims believe if they touch stones in the Kaaba, those stones, there is two corners, one have the black stone and the other one called the Yemeni corner. If you touch them, they erase your sin. And we know, and no Muslim can deny, that the Muslims kissed the black stone, and Muhammad himself kissed the black stones. And this is nothing but a pagan practice, going around the room, believing in a holy room, kissing black stones, stones erasing our sin. If this is not paganism, what is paganism then? However, our topic today is about the people of the book. If we go in the Quran and we search in this, I cannot even call it a book. The Quran is a collections of, I don't know if I can at all call it article, statement. It's very funny and very stupid book. And by the way, I will open my pal talk soon. If there is any Muslim, he have the courage to call me and to prove me wrong that Islam is not based in a stupid book, I will be, be happy to have you. And this is the proof, the first proof we will provide today. The Quran calls us Ahlul Kitab. What Ahlul Kitab mean? Ahlul Kitab mean people of the book. All those verses in the front of us speaking about us as people of the scriptures. Actually, it doesn't say people of scriptures, the people of the book specifically, because scriptures not necessarily is a book. In Arabic, it says people of the book. And here, I find this very funny and very stupid. Always we see Muslims accusing our book to be corrupt. Then we find a prophet look like he is not smart like the Muslims, saying that we are the people of the book. So here we have to find who is stupid in this, in this argument. The one who says our book is corrupt, or the one who says no, they are people of the book. To make it simple for the naive ones from the Muhammadan, how you call us people of the book in the same time you say to us we don't have book no more? Do we understand, guys, what I'm saying? How we are called people of the book in the time of Muhammad, and how the Muslims they say to us for 300 years, not even a single church father said the Trinity, which is a lie. It's because who is Mark and who is Luke and who is John? If those are not the church father, who is the church father? And we have hundreds of names, but they are copy paste. Somebody make a statement, they like it, they copy it, and they speak about it, but nobody even understand what he's talking about. However, I will go with the Abdul who keeps saying to us that your book is corrupt. But now that's mean you are saying to me that your prophet is mentally ill. Listen, our book is corrupt, but yet your prophet, he call us people of the book. I mean, how stupid is that? How stupid to call somebody the guy with the car, but yet he don't have a car. Do we have any Muslim would like to say something? No problem. We are referring to the Bible, the Quran referring to our Bible too. Don't you see? The Quran, when he call us people of the book, he is referring to our Bible. So how we are people of the book, yet we don't have a book no more? Because if we have a corrupt book, it's mean we don't have a book. That's stupid. That is literally stupid. It's like saying the healthy guy, but you are sick. That is stupid. It's like saying the smart people, and then yet they are crazy. I mean, why you call them? How you call them people of the book, yet they don't have a book no more? So either the Muslims today, they are corrupt people who have nothing to do with Islam, and because driven of their propaganda and agenda just to fight Christianity with any cause, with any mean, or Muhammad himself is an idiot, you do not know what he's saying. Vegas, why you keep repeating the same statement? I know the Muslims refer to our book. This is what I'm talking about. What's wrong with you? This is what we are talking about. The Muslims refer to our book. We are people of the book. We are people of the book of God. You keep saying to me they refer to our book. We know. This is the topic. How we are called people of the book if we don't have a book. Aren't they say to us 24 hours, 7 days a week, your book is gone, is corrupt, which means not exist no more? So how stupid it is to say to us you have no book no more, yet you call me people of the book. Do you understand? Do we have any Muslim? Any Muslim want to explain to us how stupid that idea is? Any Muhammadan? No Muhammadan have an answer, as usual. As usual, there's nothing new in this case. Here we notice, and always actually notice, that the Quran speaks stupid. Because look at this. If you go just a few verses down, chapter 3, verse number 70. O people of the scriptures, why you disbelieve in ayat of Allah? I mean, how stupid that is. How they believe in the scriptures, which is supposedly the scriptures of Allah, yet they don't believe in the scriptures of Allah. Look at this. Oh, people of the scripture. Okay, Muslim, Allah is speaking about which scriptures? The Abdul, they will say to you, he is talking about the scriptures which he sent to Isa and Moses. Okay, wonderful. That make it his scriptures, isn't it? They will say, yes, This is the scripture sent by Allah. Okay, so let's make a note here. This is Allah's scripture. Allah scripture, brother. Okay. So how he call us people of the scriptures, and yet he say that we don't believe in ayat. What ayat? Muhammad did not do anything. Muhammad, he broke Quran, so we don't believe in the Quran. So how we believe in the scriptures but we don't believe in the scriptures? Between two brackets, the translator, he explained to you, he says the verses about Muhammad. Huh? Present in the Torah and the Injil. Where it says that? This is a false translation, by the way. In the Torah and the Injil? Where? This is a false translation. They are trying to fabricate. It's about the verses in the Quran. The Quran. Why you don't believe in the Quran? And as long they have scriptures, why they need Muhammad? If somebody is called, you see, just change the translator, you will see how the translation change. I mean, those people, they are officially liars when they translate. They love to fabricate and add things is not there. Let us see different donkey. Look, see how translation change? Ye people of the book, why you reject the signs of Allah, which you are yourself witness? We our self witness. What we witness? Muslims, what we witness? What is the sign of Allah we witness? Any Muslim have an idea what this book is talking about? What signs? Like what? Isn't it Allah in the Quran? He said in different verse that Allah he refrained from sending signs. I mean, this book is made by a mental person. Read carefully. Chapter 17, verse number 59. And we refrain from sending the signs only because the man of a former generation treated them as false. Guys, Allah is joining the yellow vest in France. He have a strike. I will not do sign to you no more. Otherwise, I send you sign and miracles and you reject them. So Allah, he have no problem to send signs with all the messengers before Muhammad, but only in the time of Muhammad, Allah, he don't want to give signs no more. Okay, hold on. Isn't it the Muslim they say to us that the Quran itself is a sign of Allah? It's a miracle. Muslims, how the Quran saying Allah refrained from giving sign, but the Quran itself is a miracle? Because that will be stupid. It's like saying to you, I am not going to make coffee during the time I am making coffee. Or I say to you, I am not going to talk, but by saying that I broke my promise not to talk. So how Allah refrained from sending signs, but by saying we refrain from sending sign, he made a miracle. And by the way, look at this amazing miracle. They said, "You can you make Quran like this?" So if you say, "And we refrain from sending sign only because of man of former generation," that's a miracle supposedly. Nobody can make Quran like this. That's it. Can you make Quran like this? Let me show you something about the stupid challenge for making Quran like this. The Muslims, they keep saying to us, this is chapter 21, verse number 5. The Muhammadan keep saying, okay, can you make Quran like this? Brother, can you make Quran like this? Look what the Arab they said to Muhammad. The Arab, they are making fun of the Quran. They said this is stupid. This is like a guy is suffering from illusion. It's a fraud. He's trying to make a point. And then they said to him, let him then bring us a sign like the one were sent to prophet of old. That's logical. They did not like what he says, and the Quran was not amazing for them, and they were not astonished as the Muslim they say to us. They were making fun of it. And they say, if you are really truly a prophet, give us a sign. And this is why Allah, because it is Muhammad, not Allah, he said we refrain. They are asking for a sign, we refrain. Hey Allah, Muhammad, why you don't have a sign? Allah will answer you. Allah will answer you. You are asking me for a sign like Allah prophet, the prophet before me. I understand, but I will tell you why I don't have a sign, because Allah refrain. So why you Muslim, you say to us the Prophet Muhammad, he has miracles. One of them is lying. The one who tell us stories about miracles of Muhammad in the hadith, which we cannot find in the Quran. I mean, isn't it funny? All those stupid fabrication exist only in the hadith. We cannot find any of those miracles in the Quran. Even in the Quran, we cannot find where Muhammad he went to the seventh heaven. We cannot. There's a chapter in the Quran, it's called the chapter Al-Isra, which is our reading from now, right now. If you go to the first verse, the Muslim keep talking about Muhammad, he took in a top of a flying mule to the seventh heaven, blah blah blah, 11. But it doesn't say that. Nowhere it says that Allah he took Muhammad to the heaven. I mean, isn't it stupid? Allah he have time to tell us about Sulaiman. He heard the ant saying to the other ant, hide. He have time for that, but he have no time to tell us that he took Muhammad to heaven. In the whole Quran, not even a single verse speaking about Muhammad going to heaven. The Quran mentioned Muhammad having fight with his wife, but the Quran forgot to mention the journey of Muhammad to heaven. By the way, yesterday I went to heaven and came back. Don't ask me for witnesses. I always, those things happen to me when there's nobody around. Muhammad the prophet, who have no witnesses, who have no miracles, he have no signs, and he have nothing but a stupid, which we can't even call it a book. Never was a book, by the way. It was a collection of statements. This is why if you read the Quran, you will find there is no connection between the verse before and the verse after. Look at this, the chapter we are reading from. Glory to Allah who did take his servant. Okay, who is the one saying a glory to Allah? Muslims, who is the one saying a glory to Allah? How Allah he says a glory to Allah? Who did take his servant? Allah he says who? Allah saying a glory to Allah who took his servant? Does that work for you? In which language is that? Obviously the book is written by somebody and he is making a statement, and then suddenly Muhammad he jumped from him going in a journey, suddenly speaking about Moses. What Moses have to do with this? What does verse have to do with this verse? And what does verse have to do with this verse? O ye that ours sprung from those whom we carried in the ark. What the ark? Look how the chapter started. Muhammad he went in a journey supposedly to the farther house. It doesn't even say Jerusalem. Nobody knows where this location is. And then suddenly he goes to Moses. We gave Moses a book. Like, what this verse have to do with this verse? Huh? What this verse have to do with this verse? Nothing. This is what they call the flight of thoughts. And this is a proof that the book cannot be even made even by a guy. His name is Muhammad. This is a collection of statements. You know, they insert them everywhere. This is why they don't make sense. And then we gave Moses the book, and then he go to the Ark of Noah. What does have to do with this? And then from the Ark of Noah, we go and talk about Israel. And you know what? The most funny thing about this Quran, that Allah, he says always, it may be your Lord. It may be. It may be. What Allah saying it may be? Allah saying it may be Allah, he will forgive you. What do you mean? Maybe who? Maybe how? Maybe nice to meet you. When we say maybe, it's mean the guy is talking, he is not sure. What do you mean maybe? Hmm? Do we have any Muslim would like to give me a call live on air in Pal Talk? Who is a Muslim would like to call us? A Muslim, he have a knowledge to give you a chance to defend your cult. Do we have anyone? Any brave Muslim who have knowledge? Thank you guys for the nice and the kind words. We appreciate them. Any Muslim, he is proud to be a Muhammadan. He would like to give me a call. Okay, Nami Ape, you are a Muslim? All right, make a Pal Talk name and give me your ID, please. I will call you. All right, give me your ID in Pal Talk. I will add you and I will call you immediately. Yeah, but we need to have his name so we can call him. Any Muslim would like to speak to me live? You are more than welcome. Now here in this verse we have something stupid. Anyone notice what the stupid thing here? Anyone notice what is stupid in this verse? How this book is going to guide us to what is more right if this book contain verses which is abrogated, which mean they are not valid, and verses which is not abrogated? How we will know which verse is abrogated, which one is not? You know what I mean, guys? As an example, the Quran, we will find verses saying don't marry from non-Muslims. Another verse in the Quran, it says marry from non-Muslims. So how this book will guide us if there is a contradiction? The Muslim, they say this is not a contradiction, this is abrogation. That's wonderful. Where in the Quran it says that this verse abrogate this verse? Not only that, when you say this Quran, that's mean the Quran alone is enough for guidance, but the Quran is an empty book. As an example, where we can find the punishment for rape in the Quran? Nowhere. Where we can find the punishment for adultery for married people in the Quran? Nowhere. Where we can find that muta, which is one night stand, is forbidden in the Quran because the Quran allowed it in chapter 4 verse number 24? Nowhere. So how this Quran can be a book as a guide for the path? In fact, it is going to do the opposite. It's going to make us confused. This is why the Shia, they believe that the muta never been abrogated, and they are right. There's no verse in the Quran that says it's abrogated. So how this is can be a book for the right path? Do we have any Muslim wanna call us? And not only that, the abrogation statement is very stupid. Mr. Trueheart, he can call me in Paltalk. I don't use Skype. Paltalk is for free. He can download it. The same he download Skype, he can download Paltalk. And the abrogation story in the Quran is nothing but a false excuse for a false prophet. And let me show you how that can be. A Muslim, they say to us that we memorize the Quran by heart. Allah, he says no. The ones who says that to you, they are liars. I, even me, made the Muslims forget the Quran. Read carefully. None of our revelation do we abrogate or cause to be forgotten, but we substitute something better or similar. Okay, hold on. So Allah did not forget to mention that the Christians are the people of the book, and he kept repeating, and he never abrogated that name. Did you notice that? People of the book is a name was used for the Christians and the Jews from the time of supposedly Isa, as they call him, until now. The name never abrogated. So what Allah abrogated? Who is the Muslim wanna tell me what is the verses Allah abrogated and where he said where are they or what are they? This is a chapter of the cow. I hope there is no Hindus listening, because they might convert to Islam now. Any Muslim can tell me if this is a book which is a book of guidance, did Allah made notes that the verses, the following verse and the following verse and the following verses are abrogated? Because he just said there is verses we abrogate them. But now there's nowhere in the Quran says which verses are abrogated. So how we will know which verses are abrogated? Any Muhammadan? Any Muslim can tell us where in the Quran Allah he mentioned the verses which he's talking about, the abrogated one? Any Muhammadan? You see, when I say to you that I gave you a book, okay, and now I have my books. I make an they call it edition, right? If you change something in the book, they make edition. Did Allah provide us with edition book like Quran edition? No. So when the Quran says confirming two things, Allah he did. He caused Muslims to forget the Quran, and he abrogated the Quran. How we will know what is forgotten and what is abrogated? And again, guys, the admin, they are posting for you my other page in YouTube. Please subscribe, because soon we will start broadcasting there. This account will go for sleep for some time. Any Muslim can tell us. The Muslims, they say to you, well, in order to understand what verses are abrogated, then we have to go to the hadith. Not true. Even in the hadith, it doesn't say what is abrogated. You have to guess, because first of all, the hadith is not approved by all Muslims. Depend in the sect. This is number one. Number two, even the same sect, they have a problem with the hadith. So how the hadith can be a source of Islam, but the Quran says that this book is the source of guidance? Any Muhammadan? That is stupid. But let me tell you what happened. Muhammad, because he's a false prophet, he cannot repeat the verse twice same time. Like in the morning he say Bismillahirrahmanirrahim, Alhamdulillah. Afternoon he says Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, so he's mixing things up now. So people, they start asking him, what is that, man? You just said something different. So Muhammad, he says, none of our revelation we abrogated or caused to be forgotten. Why Muhammad saying Allah he caused Muslims to forget the Quran? Why Allah wanna cause you to forget the Quran? Allah he sent the Quran, and he wanna cause you to forget the Quran. Why? He found that his Quran is stupid. It does not make sense. Hey Muhammad, and do you understand me? How Allah he sent Quran, yet he want you to forget the Quran? What is the logic in that? Somebody saying Bible also changed law according to time. No, this is not true. This is not true. That's a false argument. Bible never changed the law. There's a law that not come yet, and then there's a law come, which mean in the time of Noah there is no law where it says or Adam where it says you cannot marry your sister. It's not the law change. In your religion, in the morning Muhammad he make a law, after 2 hours he changed the law. Because people, they start laughing at him. Even the Arab, they were saying, look at him, he says something in the morning, and he changed it afternoon. As an example, look at this law. And I want Muhammad Khan, the one who is texting, to answer. Feel free to, if you want to call me in Pal Talk, Muhammad Khan, let me know. Look at this verse. Muhammad Khan, is this verse abrogated in the Quran? Who's a Muslim want to answer? Chapter 2, verse 178. Is this verse abrogated? Any Muslim want to give us an answer? Any Muslim have the courage to say yes, no? No, I think. Okay, hold on, guys. Here we have an example of how Muslim he believe in Allah. So the Quran is the book of guidance, but look what Muhammad Khan he said to us. No, I think. So how that can be guidance? I think. What if your thinking is wrong? How this book is a book of guidance and now you have to guess? And this is a very serious punishment, because if we follow it and it's abrogated, that will be a crime against God. If your God forbid you from following this verse anymore and you still following it, that's mean you are going to go to hell. Nice to meet you. Well, I have a bad news for you, Muhammad Khan. This verse is abrogated. You just said no, I think. Did he say, guys, no? As he think? Well, you are wrong. This verse is abrogated. Muhammad, he made this verse and people, they start complaining left and right because this is stupid. If I kill your wife, you kill my wife? Since when? This is eye for an eye. Muhammad, he could not understand the law of Musa, which is an eye for an eye, so he created his own based in his stupid understanding. So in the case of murder, free for the free. If a free man kill a free man will be killed. But a free man will not be killed for killing a slave. Women for the women. Have you ever heard of a justice like this? Muhammad, after he made this verse, he had to abrogate it. Right? Do we have any Muslim? Wife for a wife is not mentioned. No, it's mentioned. It says women for the women, you idiot. Do you know what women for a woman mean? Which mean if you kill my women, I kill your women. If you kill my slave, I kill your slave. If I am a free and you are a free, if I kill you, you have the right to kill me. The punishment is killing the free man. This is what it says. So yes, it says wife for a wife. Women for a woman. Women from your group and women from my group, they will die. So now we have two innocent people dead. And the killer is free. And you know what? If this verse is not wrong, why Allah abrogated? This is about a murder. Did the murder change? Correct, guys? If Allah is all wise, this is a law about murder. Murder, nothing changed. I mean, murder exists in the past, exists today, exists tomorrow. People, there's criminals, they do murder. Why Allah need to change this? Any Muslim have an answer? What? Why Allah changed it? Why Muhammad he get this verse and then a week after he don't want it no more? What do you mean I'm lying? Okay, let us go and read the interpretation. Shall we? Guys, I'm lying. Shall we go and read the interpretation? Okay, okay, hold on. I'm lying, brother. I'm lying. I'm lying. Okay. We go and see the interpretation. Let us see who is lying. In a second, everybody will see. Are you ready, Abdul? Let us see who is lying. You're lying. You are lying. Read with me, guys. Oh, who you believe? This is Tafsir al-Jalalain. This is Tafsir who? Al-Jalalain. Now, Muhammad Khan, I want you to say al-Jalalain is lying. Al-Jalalain is lying. All right. Now, look at this. And by the way, if you change that the interpretation, you will see different story too. But look at this. In the attribute of one slain and the action involved, a free man is killed for a free man, not for a slave. Do you see it? So your God Allah saying, if a free man kill a slave, he will not be killed. Guys, does it say that? People, does it say that? Does it say that if a white free man he killed a black slave because their slaves are the black? So if you kill a black slave, you will not be killed because you are a free man, you are a white man, you will not be killed. Is that the justice of Allah? Are you there, Muhammad Khan? So who is going to be killed? Muhammad. Based on this, who is going to be killed? The free man, he killed the slave man. Who is going to be killed? It says a slave for a slave, and female for the female. And later Muhammad, he changed it because people did start saying to him, this is stupid. Do you see it? Hey, my friend, here my favorite word is donkey. If you don't like it, please don't listen to me. Actually, I should not use the word donkey because donkeys are smart. It's an insult to donkeys to call somebody donkey when he is more stupid than a donkey. This is how I talk. You don't like it, you don't have to listen to me. You tell me who is the donkey here. I mean, if I should not use the word donkey. Look, I say to them, I show them in the screen, still they call me liar. So why you are upset from using the word donkey? And by the way, the first suicide in the history of Islam was a donkey, and his name is Yafur. When the Prophet, may Allah bless him, died, the donkey, he jumped in the well and he killed himself. He's in love. So any Muslim want to answer us? Where is the ones who keep saying to me, liar, liar? So this is you know, this is very stupid book. This is cannot be from God. I mean, what kind of God he says stupid things like this, and then what he come with an excuse, say, oh, I'm going to make you I'm going to make you forget it. I will abrogate it. But the murder is still a murder. What is the reason to abrogate this verse? What was the reason to abrogate this verse? I want any Muslim to tell me. Were you ever afraid to live in the Middle East? I never been afraid wherever I live. Not me. No problem, no problem, Mr. Squad. But I'm just telling you how I talk. This is how I talk, what I can do. This is me. You want me to be something else? This is me. I say things as I believe. I don't put makeup. Do you want me to be politically correct? I cannot. Any Muhammadan, you have something to say? Actually, once I forced myself to be nicer, and then I could not find my keys because looked like I became a different person, and even my pocket is not my pocket no more, and my wallet is not there. I could not recognize myself. Alhamdulillah, true story. So look at this God. He make a stupid law, and when people they start complaining, he abrogate his law because Allah is very flexible. I thought this is in the Allah is making justice. Look, this is the law of equality. Do you see the verse saying after this is the law of equality? So did the equality changed? Change happen in every law? No, this is not true. Show me where the law changed. When in the case of a murder, we are talking about murder, not even about marriage. Murder is a murder. Where is the justice? So Allah justice was wrong? Obviously he was wrong. And Muhammad got busted. This is the law of equality. The law of equality, if I kill a female, you kill my female. And if I kill your male slave, you kill my slave. Well, nice to meet you. So now we have two victims. Right? Is the Quran was sent down by Allah and given to Muhammad? Why Muhammad is changing what Allah sent? My friend, there's nothing is called send down. What send down? There's no Allah to send down anyway. Don't you, can't you tell that this is an idiot? He's trying to make himself a prophet. He come and fabricate laws. He's trying to copy Moses, the eye for an eye. But because he don't understand what the law of Moses is, he come with his own stupidity. After he made the law, people they start complaining. This guy is like a liberal government. You know, they say something in the morning, and the afternoon people they complain about what they said, and they withdraw. Like Bernie Sanders yesterday, he says Israel is a racist government. Afternoon he says I support Israel very much, because now he noticed that he's making a big mistake. Hypocrites. They are hypocrites. Their decision, their mind, their talk change. Any Muhammadan have something to say? Now we go back here to something to speak about this stupid thing here, because why you reject the sign of Allah, but yet he don't give us he don't give us the sign yet. Why you reject the sign of Allah? Here we notice something additional stupid. We mentioned it many times before, but let us repeat it again. Allah not only he calls you to forget the Quran, Allah will cause you to forget the Quran, but he will give you something better or similar. How stupid that is. Imagine you have a child, he have a toy. Huh? He's playing with a toy. You take the toy from his hand and you crush it with your feet, and then the child he start crying. You know, he says, "Don't worry, I'm going to give you something similar or even better." So why you crush the first one? If it's going to be something similar, you idiot, why you destroy the first one? Any Muhammadan? If it's going to be similar, so why you destroy it? So you have a car, okay, let us say you have you have a Mercedes-Benz 500, brother. Allah take your Mercedes-Benz 500 and he destroy it, and he give you 500 Mercedes-Benz. Who is the stupid here? What is the excuse? The excuse is very simple. Muhammad, he cannot repeat the same chapter twice. He cannot remember them. So he's saying to them, okay, I forget them. Hello, don't worry. Allah will give me something similar or better. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. Allah will make Quran better than the Quran. Why? He went to school and his language now is better. How Quran can be better than the Quran? A Muslim, he want to call me, his name is Good Day. Okay, let us hope he is not a kid. A good day. We will open Paltalk to give this Muhammadan a chance to call us. All right. Good day. I'm going to send you an ad. Please add me from your side. I'm looking for your name right now. Man, there's like a 1,000 good day. Which one is you? Which one of those is you? What is that? None of them fit with your name actually. What good day? I don't see you. I mean, you need you send me an ad from your side because I cannot find you. Hmm? Which one of those is you? There's like 1,000. Which one? None of them fit with your name, really. You see the name you gave me? None of them fit with your name. So you are giving me the wrong name. Yeah, I just told you, you cannot find it. I just searched, I showed you. You send me a text message from your side. Add me. Good day, everyone. Good day, everyone. Is yours? Okay, hold on. Good day, everyone. Let's see if this is yours. Here we go. We send for this name a hi. All right, you can call me if you want. Did you receive my hi? Hello? Hello?
Hello, yes.
All right, you hear me?
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me well?
Yeah, I do. Go ahead. What do you want to say to us?
Okay. Let me emphasize on 2 points.
All right.
Yesterday, I messaged you under the nickname of Iskender.
All right.
I am an ex-Muslim,
All right.
and you thought that I was playing, but actually, I have one question to you, and I hope that you can answer me.
All right.
And the second thing, that I don't smoke. Okay.
That's wonderful.
So my question is regarding perfection.
Perfection.
Yesterday.
What perfection?
Yeah, yesterday. I'll explain.
Okay.
Yesterday, I told you why God did create Lucifer as perfection, as a perfect being, and God created Lucifer as a perfect being, while He knew that this perfection
what do you mean
will
by
lead
what do
him.
you mean what do you mean perfect being?
It's stated in the Bible that Lucifer as the signet of perfection before his falling.
This is
God,
no, this is about God. He created an angel. The angel. He did not create Lucifer. He created the angel.
yeah,
The angel who himself he chose to be the bad person. So God
yeah, I
created
know.
things in perfection. Even Adam, he was created in perfection. But when he disobeyed God, the perfection is taken from his nature, which means he suffer, he die, he gets sick, etc. So God created
Okay.
everything in perfection, but he have control of everything in the same time. So now Satan or this angel or the fallen angel, he decided to become Lucifer. But that will not change the
Yeah,
fact that he is still the perfection. Here is not about you being, because only God is perfect. The way you are talking about it,
I know.
the way you are trying to say, because perfect is about we don't make mistakes. This is what perfect mean. If you
Yeah.
want to go in the meaning you are trying to say to it. Okay.
Okay, but in the Bible, it's stated that God didn't want sin for His creation. But from my point of view, I feel that perfection was the lead point of sin.
No, you see, God, God, he don't want bad things to happen to you, but he don't intervene with your decision. If you go from the beginning, you will see the story that God, which is a simple story, God said to Adam, don't do this and don't do that. But still, Adam, he can do it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so the perfection, God, he's given him perfection by helping him about taking decision. But still, he is free
Hmm.
to accept the decision or to reject the decision.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then
So by
when he
what I
reject,
understand,
yeah,
that perfection will be given. So when someone is given the perfection, it means that he will get the knowledge of bad things
no,
and
no,
good things.
nobody have the knowledge of God, and perfection have nothing to do with knowledge of God. The knowledge of Adam, the knowledge of angels still is very limited compared to God. So he gave us what we need to function in the job which supposedly we're supposed to do. So to survive, to live in the nature we are created for. As an example, the bees, they have the nature, where it make them able to survive, but they cannot do more than what they
So again.
what they like. The insect, the bees, they knew
Hmm.
they are designed to make honey. You do not know how to make
Okay.
honey, but even though the bees are so small and maybe it mean nothing
Uh,
for you, but still the bees can do something you cannot do yourself, correct?
yes. Yes.
Okay, and you can do things the bees cannot do.
Hmm. Yeah.
So the perfection of creation is about everything created is complete each other. So God created
Hmm.
us, and he created the bees, he created the ants, he created the insect, he created the bacteria. Everything is a cycle of complete of perfection. But you yourself, you are not perfect.
Okay. But isn't it because of the perfect attributes of Lucifer he rebelled against God? It means that
No,
from
no,
his
you see,
perfect attributes and
no,
perfection,
no,
he became arrogant.
no, he is not perfect in the way you understand. I just explained to you. As an example, you see, it's the Bible says that God created Adam in his image, which means he gave him the best image can have, even his image. Jesus himself, he come in the image of a man. This is the perfect image as God he created. But doesn't mean you are perfect as God, because still you can make sin and you can commit something wrong. So God gave you guidance to help you in the
Hmm.
perfection. You are his creation, and he gave you a manual. He says, okay, you are my creation, I want to help you. You are not perfect, and I don't want you to be you are not me. I understand you are not qualified to be me. I created you, but I'm going to help you. Don't do this and don't do that, and you will be good. Then you decide to do the opposite. So you decide imperfection and you refuse the perfection of God. Perfection of God is to be with God, but you rejected that. So Lucifer, he have a choice to be or not to be, same as Adam. There's no different. You
So
understand?
Lucifer, which is Satan now, is not perfect as he was
He
before.
was never perfect in the way you are trying to explain it to us. You think he is perfect as God. Only God is perfect. I just told you the perfection,
Yeah, yeah.
the perfection you are talking about. He, like, like when God created me, he created me a perfect human being, nothing else. The perfection is
Hmm.
about being a human being, not about being God. Otherwise,
Yeah.
now we will have two gods. One of them is Lucifer, and the other one is our God. This is not what it says. So God gave them the perfection to be angels, to serve God.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
he love his power. He is, he's powerful. He have amazing power. And now, okay, why I want to obey God? I'm going to be a rebellion. I'm going to be my own. I will rule my own kingdom. All right. And God, uh, we as a Christians, we believe in a free will. We are created, but not to be his slaves. Go and live and do whatever you wish. I told you what
Yeah.
not to
Okay.
do, and you choose to do the opposite. This is your business. I am still, at the end of the day, God is in control. Lucifer is Lucifer, man is a man, and then still God is going to judge all in the judge. So God, he gave you, let us say, a space of time and a space of a space of a space, like land and to live in. So he gave you the space, and then when your time is up, you are going to be either rewarded or punished. So here,
But
perfection is not what you think. You are confused, and you are reading translation. Perfection here, that God, he created a perfect angel, nothing is missing. God
okay.
God
But
created a
the
perfect human
the question
being. Yeah.
the question here. Okay, I'm with you that God didn't create Lucifer as perfect as he, but he created with the high standards, which is he's higher than the other creations. Didn't God know that from these high attributes, comparing to the other creation, he will deceive the other creation to do the wrong things?
Yeah, see here you have the same problem, maybe because you have in the background of Islam. Do you remember the story in chapter 18 where the prophet Al-Khadr, he killed a child because he, when he grow, supposedly he will be a rebellion to his parents?
Yes, yes,
You know the
yes.
story? Okay, but this is not fair. That's mean God, he is going to punish you for he is knowing before you're doing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So that's not fair. I mean, okay, well, I know he will do, but that still will not justify punishing for what he will do, but yet he did not do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So because the nature
Yeah.
of God is about justice, I'm not going to punish you because you did not do, because you will do it later, and I have knowledge of something you yourself you don't have knowledge of.
Oh, okay, I see.
That will make God himself a criminal for punishing you, yet you did not commit the
Yeah.
crime.
So God, he gave space for his creation to
He gave a space.
consider that.
He created you. And you see, we don't believe in it the same as Muslims. Like God. The only faith we have right now, we believe in faith in certain way, very limited way, which means that God, uh, when He created Adam, He created him first to be in heaven, to live forever. Correct? But then
Yes.
when Adam broke the command of God, then the faith changed from living forever to live by nature, which means your body will get old, you will get sick, you get killed, you die by cancer, you die by diseases. So you are by yourself, you are by your own. So God, he took the perfection of living forever from the human being
Yeah.
as a
Okay.
penalty,
The
not as a
God,
reward.
the God. Okay.
Anything else,
Hello.
my friend? Yes, anything else?
Uh, the Garden of Eden was in heaven or in earth?
No, the garden in Islam, the Garden of Eden is in the sky, supposedly, which is funny. But in the Bible, it was in the ground. And based on geographic understanding of names, it is close to Turkey now.
But still, it was a perfect place because
It's a
God
garden.
Himself
It's
in
a garden. You
that
see,
place.
God, He can make a place perfect. Doesn't matter where. Like He can make heaven exist in the middle of the desert. You know. So it's not the place is the problem. The problem is what you did in that place. So that
I,
place
I, I
can
mean,
be,
I
yeah.
mean, in terms of holiness, it means that only pure creatures can get inside this garden because God was there.
No, God is everywhere, my friend. God is not only there. Does you see? Don't be. I don't wanna insult you, but don't be naive. You see, when the Bible speak about Adam and Eve's story, this is a very simple story to make you understand that from the beginning, the reason we are not in heaven, that human broke the command of God. Like,
Okay.
do you really think God he care really about eating an apple? Is that what the story is about? That's
Yeah,
not the
yeah,
story. The story is about you broke his command. It's not about how big the command is. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah,
Otherwise, imagine like I have an apple in the table, and you are someone I really care for, and then I say to you, don't eat the apple, and you eat the apple. That's not really a reason to be, but because you broke the command. It's not about the apple. You broke the command, and that intention of that breaking the command is to be equal to God. If you remember the story from the Bible, as long as you did read, it says that Satan, he told them that if you eat from it, you will have the knowledge of God. Correct?
uh,
So not only they broke the command, their intention is to be the same as Lucifer.
mm,
You
I
know?
see.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
when you read a story, uh, don't be like a child who is trying to think it's a cartoon. The Bible is very deep book, but there's things is written in a simple way, uh, in
Uh,
order for
yeah.
us to analyze the information. Otherwise, imagine if God want to write for us how he created the bees. He need maybe 10 books.
Oh, yeah.
The eyes alone is amazing. So the Bible is not meant to explain what God he did exactly step by step, but it's to summarize what you should avoid so you can live and you can go back to heaven. The book
I see.
is not meant to tell us really the details of every single day happen in the past, but it is about what you do so you can come back to me.
Okay, I see.
All right.
Uh, yeah. The term fallen people or fallen creatures is it applied to the people who believe in the biblical belief or just for the Muslims?
You see, fallen, we are fallen since Adam fall. That's it, because
Mm,
we are out of heaven and we are born out of heaven. So in order to go back to heaven, we have to get our way, and the Bible gives us the details how to get back. So now you have a freedom of a choice. Either you want to go or you don't want to go. If you
I
accept
see.
it, you go. If you don't, so all of us, we are the Bible confirmed that me and you and everybody, we are sinners.
Okay.
So every human is a sinner, and he is short of a grace, short of holiness, and in order to get back to where he used to be, he have to go back to be the same as Adam was before he commits sin.
In terms of spirituality, because you said that Adam was created in the Garden of Eden, which is in earth. So I
Yes.
can't say that he was fallen from heaven.
No, the fall is not about falling from heaven or from where. The fall is you fall into hell. You are falling
Ah,
out of the mercy of God. You are out, but still you are not totally out. Still, he give you a space, as we said, to come back. So you are
I see.
falling. You are falling from heaven, but doesn't falling is not about high and low. You know what I mean? This is not about
Mm,
first floor,
yeah,
second floor. Who care? This is about where are you now from God. Are you close to God or you're far from God? So if you are far from God, which means far from his mercy, you rejected his mercy, that make you fallen. It's not about how close
I
to
see.
you are by distance. Our God, we believe right now as we speak, he's with us. So he is not in a place, and that will make us okay. In order to go, we have to go and take elevator to go there. That will be silly thinking. The Muslim think this way, you know.
I see.
The
I
Muslim
see.
think
Yeah.
that there is 7 heavens and there's ranks and etc. and floors, etc. We don't believe in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but my friend, as long you said to me you are an ex-Muslim, what make you leave Islam?
What made me believe Islam? Well, there's a lot of reasons, but the main reason is that in Islamic belief, they believe that the Quran is a perfect book, which means it's a huge claim. Which means that if we found one mistake, it means the book is wrong. And I found a lot of wrong statements there. So it means
Hmm.
that the book is not
How
from
long
God
how long
Himself.
ago you left Islam?
Well, before 1 month, I guess.
Oh, is that after watching my videos or nothing to do with my videos?
It's before watching David Wood videos. He's the one who the first videos were from David Wood.
Okay, that's good. Well, I'm very happy for you. That's you found your way. And what do you think about Christianity now?
Well, I'm considering it, and like I said, I gave you my question, and this is one of the questions that I looking for answers for it. And yeah, I like the Christianity belief. It's really deep,
Hmm.
and yeah.
Don't you miss
So I'm doing
don't you miss the 70 version, 72 version? Don't you want to get them back?
70 version. No, I don't.
Well, you know what? I invite you, as long I take a chance that you call me, and I invite you to accept the Messiah as your savior. You know.
I actually prayed for the Messiah yesterday, so I can find my way.
All right. And if there's any news after you prayed?
I contacted you.
All right. So you prayed to the Messiah, and maybe the Messiah he send me in your way. Maybe it worked this way. And my friend, if you
Yeah,
have any
maybe.
question about the Messiah, I will be happy to help you. But let me invite you to accept the Messiah as your savior, because you never know. You see, God, he gave us a
Yeah,
space, as we said, time and a space, but our time might be taken from us any moment. And there's no guarantee that you will have time for tomorrow. So for me, I take advantage of this time So I might be able to help you to accept the Messiah. So I invite you right now to accept the Messiah as your Savior. Already you pray to the Messiah. That's mean you believe in him. Because I will not pray to someone I believe he is a lie.
Yes, yes.
So why you don't?
It's a huge step for my life. So
why you don't say
yeah,
why you don't accept him? I mean, you prayed to him already.
yeah. Okay, okay. I accept Jesus as
Hallelujah. I mean to
as
that. I mean to that. We are
Lord.
so happy for you. And here we go. You know, he called me to question, and this gentleman, we can call him brother in Christ. He just accept the Messiah and he accept him as Lord and Savior. So you accept the Messiah to be your only Savior, and you are accepting him as your God. Is that correct?
Yeah, yeah.
That's wonderful, my friend.
Because
I'm happy for
yeah,
you.
I
But
have also one question. What do you think about J. Smith's claim that Muhammad did not exist?
you see, we cannot verify Muhammad as a person. We cannot. I cannot. Nobody can. Because even the Quran sometimes call him Muhammad, time call him Ahmad. Obviously, the name Ahmad and Muhammad, they are not names. Those are titles, mean the praised one, right? If your name is
Yeah,
Muhammad, should not appear in different place as Ahmad. It's like Jesus, the
yes,
Messiah. He have many names, but they are titles. Emmanuel, Christ. Those are titles. Those are not really names. His
yes,
name is
yes,
Yeshua. So the name should not change if it's a name. But obviously
yeah,
Muhammad as a person, we do not know who is he. Based on
yes,
Muslim books, which is written long after Muhammad, we can go and say, okay, they are saying that there's a person who was living in Mecca, etc. But even Mecca, we cannot find any proof of existence, during the time of Muhammad.
yeah.
You know, so
Hmm.
J. Smith, by the way, he is not making the claim. He is taking a study of a historian who did his own search. In the beginning, actually, I saw this historian. I saw J. Smith presentation. In the beginning, I refused what he said because he was saying about that the direction of the mosque. But
Yeah,
some of those mosques, I look at them, they are not built to be a mosque. They were facing the wrong direction, not the Qibla, because in the beginning they were not built as a mosque. So based on that alone, I will not accept. But then I watched the movie of the historian who made this study, and it's very convincing. So
yeah,
there is no Mecca and there is no etc. But for me, I don't waste my time with this because I debate Muslims about their belief, not about what they don't believe. You know what I mean?
hmm,
The Muslim don't believe
hmm,
that Muhammad is not exist. So why want to debate about it? You know? So
sure.
I break the belief, not the non-belief. They don't believe in that. So why I want to waste my time? I will leave that for somebody. He take care. I have a question for you. What about your family now? You today you accepted
I'm living.
Christ.
I'm living with them right now, and I don't know how to tell them that.
Are you
Especially,
single? If you don't mind to
I'm
say,
not big enough.
are you single?
I'm still single.
Oh,
I'm a 19 years old kid,
all right.
so I
Well,
don't know how to
you are a
counter.
man. 19 years old. You are in your own, and you can make decisions, and don't worry about anyone. Do what is right, and don't
Hmm.
be a fool. If my parents, with my respect to your parents, they believe in such a foolishness, does that not an excuse for me to follow the same foolishness? There's people,
Yep.
they do not have the courage even to say this is foolish. That's the whole story, because it need a lot of courage too.
Yeah, they are delusional.
Yeah. Well, my friend, encourage your family to watch my videos, and I will be happy to help them if they have any questions. And if you want them to speak to me in private, I will be happy to talk to them. Just text me, let me know. And if you have your parents want to talk to me in private, like not in public, I will be happy to have a conference, me and you and them together.
Sure, sure,
All right.
sure.
And
Thank you for.
you're welcome. Anytime you feel free to contact me.
Thanks,
All
thanks a
right,
lot.
my friend. Take care. God bless.